Think your Lexus can only last 200,000 miles? You're wrong. There's a reason why Lexus vehicles are considered the most reliable luxury cars in the world. No matter the model, their engines are built to last even 400,000 miles or more. Sounds like a lot? Yes, it's possible, but with the right maintenance. Skip the care, and even the best car won't make it. In this video, I'll show you authentic tips from real Lexus mechanics to keep your car running strong for years. No fancy tools are needed, just the right step taken at the right time. So stick around, because these 14 tips will make your Lexus last longer than you think. Let's get started. Number 1. Change your engine oil at the right time. Alright, let me be straight with you. I've worked on Lexus vehicles for years, and if there's one thing I see messing up a good engine faster than anything else, it's skipped oil changes. Oil is your engine's lifeline. It keeps everything moving, cooled, and protected. But when that oil gets old, thick, or dirty, it stops doing its job. That's when the real damage starts. Metal rubbing against metal, overheating, and parts wearing out way too soon. I've seen engines that could have lasted 400,000 miles, ruined by one too many missed oil changes. The good news? It's one of the easiest things to stay on top of. Most Lexus vehicles need fresh oil every 5,000 to 6,000 miles, but always double-check your owner's manual. If your engine sounds louder than usual, the oil looks black and gritty, or that dashboard light pops on, don't wait. And yes, you can do it yourself. All it takes is a wrench, a drain pan, some gloves, and maybe 30 minutes of your time. $30 to $60 for supplies, and you're done. Way better than a $5,000 engine repair. Bottom line, regular oil changes are the cheapest insurance for your Lexus engine. Skip it now, and you'll pay for it later. Number 2. Always change the oil filter with oil. Here's something a lot of folks forget. Changing your oil is only half the job. If you don't change the oil filter too, you're basically sending clean oil through a dirty sponge. Your Lexus oil filter catches all the tiny bits of dirt, metal, and sludge that build up as your engine runs. If that filter's clogged, all that gunk keeps flowing through the engine. Fresh oil works best when the filter is clean. The combo keeps everything running smooth. So when should you change it? Easy. Every single time you change your oil. For most Lexus vehicles, that's around every 5,000 to 6,000 miles. Skipping the oil filter might save a few bucks today, but it could cost you big in repairs later. Number 3. Engine coolant changes. Let's talk about engine coolant. Specifically, the pink coolant used in most modern Lexus vehicles. If you're serious about keeping your Lexus on the road for 400,000 miles, here's one thing I want you to remember. Change your coolant every 50,000 miles or every 5 years, whichever comes first. You'll hear all kinds of advice. Some say, wait until 100,000 or even 150,000 miles. Don't. I've seen too many good cars pay the price for waiting too long. Here's why it matters. Coolant doesn't just lose its power as it ages, it turns acidic. And when that happens, it starts eating away at the engine from the inside. It attacks seals and corrodes metal. In Lexus vehicles, one of the first parts to suffer is usually the water pump. The acid wears down the seals and bearings, and suddenly you've got a leaky or noisy pump. Even worse, it can wear down the coolant passages, leading to leaks into the combustion chamber. That means misfires, error codes, white smoke, and eventually, big repairs. If you're driving a hybrid, don't forget the inverter coolant either. I've seen plenty of inverters damaged just because the coolant wasn't changed in time. Stick to the 50,000-mile, 5-year rule, and your cooling system will stay healthy. Trust me, coolant is cheap, repairs aren't. If you made it this far, then consider liking this video, giving it a thumbs up, and subscribing to my channel. This helps me bring you more honest car advice. And if you want a complete roadmap to 400,000 miles and beyond, click the link in the description to grab my free 500,000-mile car maintenance blueprint. It covers every fluid change, every filter replacement, and every critical service interval your Lexus needs to stay bulletproof for decades. Number 4. Transmission fluid. Let's talk transmission fluid, because it's more important than people realize. For most non-hybrid Lexus vehicles, you should replace the transmission fluid every 60,000 miles or 6 years. For hybrids, aim for somewhere between 60,000 and 90,000 miles. Here's the truth. Transmissions are a delicate balance. Changing the fluid too early or too often can be just as harmful as never changing it at all. Your transmission has clutches that wear down over time, and those tiny particles float in the fluid. A bit of that debris actually helps the clutch's grip. Too much debris, you risk clogging the valves, but remove all of it too soon, and the clutches may start slipping. That's why I recommend a simple drain and fill every 60,000 miles. It gets some of the old fluid out, but not all of it. Always use the correct Lexus fluid. For most automatics and hybrids, that's Lexus WS fluid. If you have a CVT, you'll need CVTFE fluid. Don't gamble with universal fluids. When things go wrong, the aftermarket brand won't help, but your repair bill will be waiting. Number 5. Brake fluid. Brake fluid helps transfer the force from your foot to the brakes. If that fluid gets old, dirty, or low, your braking power can drop fast. I've seen it happen too often. A soft pedal, longer stopping distance, or a brake warning light on the dash. In Lexus vehicles, I recommend changing the brake fluid every 3 to 5 years. Over time, brake fluid absorbs moisture from the air, and that moisture corrodes your brake system and reduces braking performance. Fresh fluid should be clear to light amber. If it looks dark or murky, it's time for a change. Topping it off is simple. Just use the correct fluid type, DOT3 or DOT4 depending on your model. The reservoir is right under the hood. Clean brake fluid gives you peace of mind every time you drive. Number 6. Power steering fluid. Let's talk about power steering fluid, but first, check if your Lexus even has it. A lot of newer models use electric power steering, which means no fluid at all. But if you've got an older model with hydraulic power steering, this fluid matters. When it's low or dirty, you'll hear that high-pitched whining sound when turning. That's usually a sign the fluid's low. If your car does have power steering fluid, replace it every 50,000 to 70,000 miles. Over time, the fluid gets dark with tiny debris in it. Here's one important thing. Don't just use automatic transmission fluid. Use a proper power steering fluid that's compatible with Lexus vehicles. You don't need to buy Lexus's $200 fluid. Go to any auto parts store, grab a trusted brand, and you're good. Number 7. Differential and transfer case fluid. Now let's talk about differential and transfer case fluid. If you're driving a Lexus truck, SUV, or anything with all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive, this one's for you. I recommend replacing the differential and transfer case fluid every 30,000 miles. Especially for the first service, don't skip it. After that, if you don't do a lot of towing or off-road driving, you might stretch it to 60,000 miles, but I don't suggest waiting that long. This fluid is cheap, especially if you're doing it yourself. Lexus sells their own fluid, but it's overpriced. Just make sure the fluid you buy matches the correct GL rating for your vehicle. Stick with a known brand and you'll be fine. Number 8. Check your air filter. Here's something simple that makes a real difference: your air filter. The air filter blocks out dirt, dust, bugs, and debris before that air enters the engine. When the filter is clean, your engine runs smoother and burns fuel more efficiently. But when it's clogged, your engine has to work harder. Most air filters need to be changed every 12,000 to 15,000 miles, or about once a year. And you can often replace it yourself in just a few minutes. No tools needed. Just pop open the box, swap the filter, and close it back up. A clean air filter keeps your engine healthier and saves you money at the pump. Number 9. Replace your spark plug. I see a lot of folks make two big mistakes with spark plugs: changing them too early or using the wrong ones. Both can cause more harm than good. Most Lexus vehicles are set for spark plug replacement every 100,000 to 120,000 miles. Some newer V6 models need them at 60,000 miles, so check your manual. When it's time to replace them, use the original plugs. Not just the same type, the same exact part number. I've had people try to save money with aftermarket options, and it costs more when the engine runs rough or throws codes. For something you only change every 60,000 to 120,000 miles, it's not worth the risk. Go OEM. Also, if your car's been sitting for about 10 years, even if you haven't hit the mileage yet, I recommend either replacing the plugs or at least removing and reinstalling them. Why? Because spark plugs can seize in place over time. I've seen plugs snap off after 15 years because they were never touched. Number 10. Check your battery. Your 12-volt battery is the heart of your Lexus's electrical system. If your car won't start, takes forever to crank, or your lights seem dim, this battery might be the reason. Most Lexus batteries last between 3 to 5 years, but I've seen well-maintained ones push closer to 10 years. All you need is a simple multimeter. Touch the red lead to the positive terminal and the black to the negative. If the reading is below 12.4 volts, the battery may need a charge, or it might be time for a replacement. When it is time to replace it, expect to spend anywhere from $150 to $300. Keep an eye on your battery, especially after that 3-year mark. Number 11. Serpentine belt. This one belt powers your alternator, power steering, air conditioning, and sometimes even the water pump. So when it fails, you could lose everything at once. Pop the hood and give it a quick look. If you see cracks, fraying, or shiny glazing, it's time for a new one. Don't wait for it to snap. I've had customers stuck on the side of the road because they didn't know how important that belt was. Most Lexus vehicles need the serpentine belt replaced around 100,000 miles. The belt itself isn't expensive, and it's not a hard job. Number 12. Timing belt. The timing belt keeps your engine's parts moving in perfect sync. If it snaps, it can cause serious engine damage. Most Lexus vehicles need a new timing belt every 60,000 to 100,000 miles, but check your owner's manual to be sure. No, not all Lexus engines have timing belts. Many newer models use timing chains, which last much longer. Check your manual to see what your engine has. Number 13. Rotate your tires and check alignment. Rotate your tires every 5,000 miles every time you change your oil. This ensures even wear and prevents suspension strain. Also, get your alignment checked once a year, especially if you've hit potholes, your car pulls to one side, or your steering wheel isn't centered. Misaligned wheels don't just ruin tires, they wreck bushings, CV axles, tie rods, and even wheel bearings. Check your tire pressure monthly too. Wheel alignment costs $100. Fixing a worn-out suspension? Try $1,500 plus. Number 14. Use genuine Lexus parts. If you're serious about keeping your Lexus running strong for the long haul, here's a golden rule. Use genuine Lexus parts. I've seen way too many cars with problems caused by cheap aftermarket parts. They may look the same and fit the same, but they don't always work the same. Lexus parts are engineered specifically for your vehicle. They fit right, perform correctly, and last longer. Whether it's spark plugs, sensors, filters, or even small clips and hoses, genuine parts are built to match your car's specs perfectly. Now, I get it. Genuine parts can cost a bit more up front, but they save you money in the long run by preventing repeat repairs and poor performance. And when your goal is to hit 400,000 miles, you don't want to be cutting corners. So stick with these tips. They take little time, but make a big difference in how your car drives, how long it lasts, and how much you'll spend over time. And if you want to make absolutely sure your Lexus reaches 400,000 miles and beyond, click the link in the description to download my free 500,000 mile car maintenance blueprint. It's a complete step-by-step maintenance schedule that covers every service interval, every fluid, and every part you need to keep your Lexus running like new for decades. Don't leave reliability to chance. Grab your free copy now. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to watch this next video as we're sharing insider tips to help you cut repair costs and keep your car running like new.